Stay put. Show me your hands. Do you hear me? Damn.
Is she infected?
Looks clean. What do we do? She'll die here.
No time. Get her into the car.
Hey, can you hear me? It looks like your pupils are responding and your hearing is intact. How are you feeling? When we found you, you had lost a lot of blood. I don't usually believe in miracles, so I assume that your quick recovery is the result of incredible fortitude. Oh, by the way, welcome to Woodberry. I think this is the first time we've ever seen you here, so you're probably not from around these parts. But don't worry, make yourself at home. So, can you get up? Try to get off the bed. Are you feeling dizzy? Let me take another. Great. I'm really glad to see you recovering so quickly. My name is Lenny, Woodberry's doctor. All right. Your speech organs seem fine. Nice to meet you. Well, I'm sure you have a lot of questions, but our leader, Chris, will fill you in on everything better than I can. So, if you're feeling okay already, you can grab your bag and go take a look around. Don't worry. Everyone in Woodberry already knows we have a newcomer. We found you not far from Woodberry, bleeding and unconscious. Your car was nearby, overturned, and it looked like you'd been fighting with a large group of infected. It's a good thing we found you in time. Well, anything else? I'm sure Chris will tell you more than I can. Take care, and get well soon. After you talk to Chris, you can always find me at the infirmary. Don't forget to take your belongings. They're in the bag by the door. For weapons and other equipment, you can check out Ed Shop. And if you need medical supplies, you'll be able to buy them from me when I return to the infirmary. Our leader, Chris, will be glad to know you've recovered. Head to him first, okay? You must have been thirsty. If you go out again, don't forget to replenish your food and water supplies at Rob's bar.
This world alone, mistakes that we made have burned this heart. I pray for our redemption to heal our troubled ways.
heard you're making progress. Hi, what's new? Be careful out there, okay?
Leading a community can be challenging, but I chose this path myself. Hello, you're the survivor we rescued a couple of days ago, aren't you? We were all praying for your speedy recovery. It's good to see you're okay.
Today's my lucky day.
We always tried to help those in trouble. Otherwise, where would we be if we didn't show humanity to each other? Definitely not here. My name is Chris, and I'm in charge of this shelter called Woodberry. Here, we have gathered all the remaining survivors from New Fortune City and the surrounding suburbs. In Woodberry, we all work together towards rebuilding our society, and any help would be greatly appreciated. Each of us would like to live in a better world. A world where our children can play freely on the streets, where we won't have to live every day in uncertainty and fear of death. This dream is what unites all of us. Get to know the members of our close-knit team to see how everything is organized here. Talk to the weapons trader, Edward, the storage keeper, Abby, the bartender, Rob, and Dr. Leonard. After you're done talking, come back to me, and in the meantime, I'll register you.
See this scar? Scratched by an infected. I was terrified. Thought I was going to die. Greetings, buddy. I see you finally recovered. Let me introduce myself. I'm Eddard, the weapons trader. It was my guys who found you almost dead out there. We don't leave people in distress here in Woodberry. Quite the opposite, actually. Here, I've got something for you. This is the Molot Hunter, an excellent rifle. Just needs to be assembled at the workbench. Once you assemble it, you can have it for yourself. It's a gift. With it, you'll have a better chance of making it back home on your own 2 feet, rather than on a stretcher like last time. No need to thank me. The important thing is that you're alive. The rest doesn't matter. Well, I wish you luck, buddy. If you ever want to buy top-notch weapons and ammunition, or if you want to sell anything you don't need, feel free to come to me. See you, buddy.
cheering song.
Consider this. We're living in historic times. But here in Woodberry, we thought we'd build an ordinary life. Hey there. You're the survivor everyone's been talking about lately, right? Glad to see you're okay. I'm Abby, the storage room keeper. It's the safest place in Woodberry, so people use it to store their personal belongings. I can see your backpack is pretty full. Leave the things you don't need right now with me. It'll make it easier for you to move around. Don't worry, they'll be perfectly safe here. Your belongings will be safe and sound.
Phew. It's been a hard day, huh?
Great, that's the way to go. The storage room is available completely free of charge for all Woodberry residents. Chris registered you, didn't he? Please talk to him if he hasn't yet, alright? Meanwhile, I'll keep an eye on your things. Consider this. We're living in historic.
I've never seen them so big and green before. What do you grow in your garden?
Tomatoes, basil, lettuce, whatever seeds were found were planted. And if you want, drop in to visit us. We'll be happy to share. You'll try such delicious vegetables for the first time.
Oh, I'll drop by tonight.
My wife says the garden's growing better than ever.
Oh, wow. And what's the reason for this?
Well, with the fact that the air is cleared, can you imagine? For a year now, there's been no such amount of exhaust and harmful gases from cars and factories as before. Our breathing...
The most harmful thing to health is... Chris wants you to register as a resident of Woodberry. That's great. We always welcome new members to our community. Just yesterday, we weren't sure if you would be okay. Well, in that case, I need to give you this. It's a GPS map of New Fortune City and its surrounding area. It marks all the evacuation points through which you can safely return to Woodberry. Keep an eye on the map. The closer you are to an evacuation point, the safer it will be. According to the rules, I need to wait for confirmation from Chris that you're a registered resident. Once you're done with that, feel free to drop by if you need any medication. All right then. See you later. Take care of your health. Well, it's unfortunate that humanity faced the SARS BG55 virus. But even more tragic is what the Azure X vaccine did to those who trusted in the hope of curing all diseases. While I was at the hospital, I kept a research journal and monitored the condition of all the patients, both those who received the vaccine and those who didn't. And here's the pattern I discovered. 3 months. 3 months after receiving the vaccine, the patient ceased to be a human in the conventional sense. They become so aggressive that this aggression completely overwhelms their human self. It's a horrifying sight. It seems like we were all so eager to defeat the virus quickly that we took an excessive risk in creating the vaccine. We were blinded by our daily struggles, fighting for people's lives without seeing the bigger picture. So when the Azure X vaccine arrived at the hospitals with positive test results, we immediately started administering it to all SARS BG55 patients, hoping to put an end to the widespread suffering. And initially the vaccine seemed to work. People were visibly improving, expressing gratitude, and reuniting with their families. Little did we know that an inevitable fate awaited all of them in the end. See you again. Take care of yourself.
Hey, how's it going?
My wife says the garden's growing better than ever.
I'm heading to Rob's bar today.
Hey, how's it going?
Well, who do we have here? Hey, look who's awake. Welcome to Woodberry, pal. I'm so happy to finally see you alive. I'm Rob, and here's my bar. So, how are you doing? Enjoying your time here, huh? Actually, Chris warned me that he'd be sending you my way to get to know each other. So, I prepared a little gift for you. I'm sure it'll come in handy. I kept this first aid kit for myself, but I haven't been out in a while. And I like you, so take it. Maybe it'll save your life again someday. So, did Chris get you registered already? When you're done, swing by here. I always have good food, drinks, and supplies in case you're heading out. We'll catch up again, pal. Have a great day.
Take care of yourself, all right?
In our hands lies the future, not only of Woodberry, but of the entire state of New Fortune. One day we will Great. liberate I see from you've the met effect. everyone. So, what do you think of Woodberry at first glance? It's good to hear that. It took a lot of effort to make Woodberry what it is. I hope our community lives up to your expectations. I'm confident that you'll find something to keep you occupied here. I'm ready to tell you more whenever you want. So, now I'll inform the team that you're a registered resident, and from this moment on, all the services provided by Woodberry will be at your disposal. Woodberry is established on the site of a middle school, so there are no individual rooms left for accommodation. Most residents live in communal areas and keep their personal belongings in the storage room. If you want to have your own home, cars, and storage, we are currently working on setting up a small, safe settlement outside of Woodberry. Every one of our residents can move there if they wish. You can get one of the available plots of land right now. You know what? Let me have our guys take you to the settlement. Just head to the exit, and they'll meet you there. And if you have any questions about the land plot, you can ask me anytime. But I won't keep you any longer. Good luck. Feel free to reach out.